Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. In the last episode, I asked you guys to let me know exactly what kind of playthrough you guys wanted to see. I asked if you wanted me to grind behind the scenes or show everything. You guys let me know that you want to see everything. So, that's good news for me. It makes it nice and easy. I don't really have to do anything as far as editing goes. I don't have to grind. But what we do have to do is get over here and get some jobs going, because we need some things. We are level 4 actually, so we should be able to unlock some stuff, right? Let's see what we got. We've got two skill points. I'm probably gonna keep going with the fast hands right off the bat, just because this is the one. Oh, that took 2 skill points. I see. So each tier costs another skill point. So 1 skill point, 2 skill points, 3 skill points, 4, 5, 6. I got it. Okay, well in that case, yeah. I just want to keep, so we've gotten, I wonder, does this stack so we've got a total of 30%, or is it just, okay, you had 10% here, now we're up to 20, then we're going to go to 25, 45. Like, there's a big jump there. I don't know. But, with that being said, we have spent that. Wait, what else do we got? We didn't look at the others. So we have some credits, not a lot, so we've got to be careful. What are some of the things? 1,500 credits, that's awfully expensive. Especially considering you can get a multimeter. Oh, that's an OBD scanner, never mind. Never mind. This is a multimeter. 150 credit. That'd be a heck of a multimeter. Alright, so we've got compression test. 300 credits. We'll go ahead and grab that. Battery charger, 550. Still a bit steep, but we'll grab it anyway. Alright. So now we can charge batteries. We can test compression in engines, which will help us with diagnosing. So let's get over here and get a job, shall we? Alright, so we have nothing that gives us bonus XP or credits, unfortunately. But we do have the story order for the Valsen. Good morning. Hello, young man. Please help me. I set off on a ride and my car stopped working. It just shut down suddenly. Fortunately, some good young men towed me to your workshop. If it wasn't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can get or do to get it up and running again. I have no idea what could have happened. Usually everything was working just fine after a 6-month break. Okay. Thanks for setting up a workshop here in the middle of nowhere. In the meantime, please allow me to use the restroom. I'll see you soon. Alright, so change the oil and other tasks. We're going to do this. It's definitely an older jalopy, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. All right, let's go ahead and throw this thing on the lift. So it just stopped working suddenly. It had been sitting for a 6-month break, so we could potentially have some water damage down inside the engine, especially considering there doesn't appear to be an air filter here. Oh, I forgot. It's a game. The air cleaner is here. So, yeah, we're going to have to do some tests. All right, so let's get her done, shall we? Let's look at the car order first. It's usually a good idea. So, it's got a whole bunch of things. Yeah, it's got a lot of things, actually. Holy mackerel. This could be fun. And then, of course, we got change oil. And then other fluids. So, yeah, all the fluids need changed, apparently. And then, I'm assuming, yep, oil filter for an inline 4-cylinder. All right, so we're going to be tearing into this engine, guys. We're going to get it down and dirty. Radiator also needs to be redone. So, first and foremost, let's get the fluids out of this thing. All right, so where, oh where, is our radiator reservoir? I'm not seeing it. Where's our coolant reservoir, guys? Alright. Additional tools. And drain tool. Can we drain the radiator? Yep. Apparently so. Alright. Well, that's good to know. God, I hate when we zoom all the way in. We're going to have to do it anyway, so let's go ahead and... get rid of this. And... get rid of that. Alright. With all the fluids taken care of, with the exception of the oil, let's go ahead and drain the oil real quick, because we're going to have to tear this engine up. Alright. We've got... I meant to get a video out today, which was actually me recording yesterday, but unfortunately, the game had a 9 GB update, so I didn't get a chance to do that. It's kind of a kick in the jock when that happens. I have terrible internet, as you guys know, so... Alright. Oil has been drained. Replace that, and drop this back down. And then look at our to-do list real quick, and come up with a game plan. Alright, so I like to do, like, the things that take, like, all of the things first. So... we know we need a new radiator, so let's go ahead and just start tearing apart the engine bay. And we'll put... let me go to the tablet real quick. Open shopping list, make sure we're clear. We are clear. Okay, so radiator is done. We'll go ahead and pull that. Lots of things on the engine need to be done. Alright. Let's get ready for this, I suppose. Let's check the car status again. What all for we got? We got cam gears, clutch plates, fuel filter and pump, belt tensioners, alternators, idler, rollers, ignition wires, radiator relays. I think it's the first time we actually get to do something with relays. Serpentine belts, spark plugs, starter, timing belt. Okay, so we're not actually tearing the engine apart. We're just tearing all the stuff off the outside of the engine. Good to know. Alright, let's get rid of this. No? Is there a tensioner? Am I wrong? Oh! Probably got to get rid of this first. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. Now we should be able to remove this. There we go. We did the thing again, didn't we? Dadgummit. Inventory. Okay. Hey, we got a case we can open too. Might as well do that. We're pretty good at these cases. Let's grab the first one. That wasn't that great. And this one. There we go, baby. I'm telling you. I'm all over this case. All over the cases. Alright, let's do this one. See, I don't know what those gears do. If you know what those are for, let me know, please. This one? Ah. Darn it. Alright, so we at least have those. Let's get back in here. Now we should be able to take the idler off. I lied. Really? Surely you don't just take the belt off. Apparently you do. That's a little weird. I would have took an idler. I would have figured the idler was keeping tension on it, but what do I know? I'm not a mechanic. I just work on my own stuff. Alright, let's get rid of the crank gear so that we can I don't think that was entirely necessary, but apparently it was, because that's all one piece. I'm a genius. Just figured this out. Also, I keep forgetting to freaking put stuff on the shopping list. Cause I'm a doofus. Alright. Inventory. Let's see. We did all of the... I can't remember. What's on our shopping list? Serpentine belt A was the last thing. Okay. So, inventory, serpentine belt A. So we need alternator, this serpentine belt, idler roller, water pump, belt tensioner, timing belt, and a cam gear. All of those things. Also, we appear to be getting full on parts. We need to start selling some of this stuff. I was kind of hoping we could get the repair thing going, but I think we're going to be a ways off of that. Alright. So, let's open the tablet. Go to main shop. Open shopping list. Radiator C by part. Delete from the list. God, this makes everything so much... Oops. So much nicer. Okay, that'll be in electronics. So let's just keep going. Need one of those. Delete from list because we only need one of those. Ah, I didn't mean to. It's an alternator. It's fine. Let's grab that. Grab that. Grab that. I cannot stress enough how much nicer that is. Alright. The other thing we needed was... I forgot. Dadgummit. Why? Alright, electronics, there we go. Search. It's probably right at the front, isn't it? Alternator, yep. No, it's just a regular alternator. Okay. We should be fine. Alright. Now we get back up in here, and we start putting stuff back together. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in. No. There we go. I don't like being this close, but in putting stuff back in, the game is trying to make me do the radiator. Alright. Cam gear, we'll go ahead and do that. Then serpentine belt. Belt tensioner. Put the timing cover back on because it didn't actually need replaced. Put the idler roller back in. Put you back on, the crank pulley. Put the other serpentine belt on. We did the timing belt, and now that was the serpentine belt, and this is the serpentine, even though it's not really, it's just direct drive. Alright. So that should have taken a lot off of this list. Still got the fuel pump and fuel filter. We got ignition wires. Oil filter, radiator, we need to put back in, obviously. Relay. Yeah, we got to do the relays too. Alright. So let's go ahead and put the new thing in there. Can we zoom out, please? So we can get over here to this side. I can't see them. They're very dark. Alright, there we go. We'll pull this. 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 Alright. So those are all done. Fuel filter, while we're thinking about it. And we need to open the fuse box for the relays. Oh, thank God, no clips. Which relays exactly? Relay type A. Relay type B. So, we're looking for a type A. Okay, that's the type A. And a relay type B that we don't know about. Is that what this one is? I'm so... That's not bad, though. Okay, let's put that one back on. Dadgummit. Is it maybe this one? No. Dang it. There we go. It's that one. Probably should have tested with the multimeter, but it's all good. Alright, so we need one of those, one of those, one of those, 4 of those, and 1 of those. Fair enough. Oh God. Tablet. We're in the right place, so we should be able to get everything here. 1 of those. Tag. Alright, can't get that here, obviously. Alright, let's grab 4 of those. Ignition wires, 1 of those. I did it again. Main car parts, open shopping list, booyah. Remove, remove. Alright. So relays. Let's go ahead and do you real quick. Put you in there. You in there. Close that back off. Thank God there's no clips. That was another thing that used to drive me nuts in the old ones. Alright. Now let's come over here. We'll go ahead and part mount. Get these back in here. Alright. Those are all done. Fuel filter. Booyah. Alright. So that's all taken care of. Yep. That's everything here. Let's go ahead and lift up the car. We'll pull the oil filter. Do that real super quick. Alright. Oil filter. Thank you. Put that back on. Now we need to go to the back. Hello? Good lord, that didn't want to work. Alright. Pull the fuel pump. That's definitely going to be under electronics. Open shopping list, fuel pump. I was clearly wrong. Let me stand corrected. It's an electronic fuel pump. I don't know why it wouldn't be in the electronics. But we'll go with it. Duly noted. Alright. Put that back in. Double check our tasks. Still got to do the clutch plate, clutch release bearing. And the starter. We somehow missed that. Okay. It's fine. We're gonna have to pull the drive shaft. Do, 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 do. Darn stuck bolts. There we go. Pull. Where is the starter on this one? There it is. Let's go ahead and pull you off. There we go. Pull off the transmission. Darn stuck bolts. Alright, looks like we got a bad throwout bearing. Hello? There we go. Now let's take off the clutch plate. Pressure plate. I guess it would be the pressure plate. And then this is the actual clutch plate. What is that? And that looks awful. Flywheel? Is that not bad? Probably not. Alright. We did the thing again, though. So we need to add that and that. Everything else looks fine. Oh, starter as well. Alright. So, tablet. Open shopping list. Should be able to get clutch release bearing. Also known as throwout bearing. The clutch plate. I did the thing again. Actually, that was the right thing. Because I need a starter. Boom. Alright. Ah, I did. Why would I do that? I'm so dumb. Alright. Let's go here. Put the flywheel back on. Then we're going to put the clutch disc on. Clutch plate. Then the pressure plate. Then a new throwout bearing. If I can get it to stop there. There we go. Then we'll put the transmission back in. And then we will put the starter back on. And then we zoom out, and we should be able to put the drive shaft back in. All right. Expert mode's easy. I don't care what anybody says. We got this. long as you know a basic understanding of what is on a car, like, you're gold. Expert mode ain't nothing. Alright. I say that. It's gonna bite me eventually. Probably relatively soon. What we forgot to do was check the status. We still gotta refill all the fluids. I am very aware of that. We got all of this. So yeah. Fluids and fluids. Great. Easy peasy, baby. Alright. Same thing over here. Bright red power steering fluid. Swinging around town. Come over here. Fill up our radiator. Some fresh coolant. Alright. And let's click the engine so we can change the camera. And we'll come over here. Beautiful. Alright, last things. Engine oil, baby. Alright, let's check the level of the engine oil. Beautiful. Beautiful. Double check the car. Appears to be good. All extra fluids. Beautiful. We are done. We get a 2,361 credit payout for this. Very, very nice. Get an 814 credit bonus. How much XP though? It doesn't say. Oh, that's a shame. Finish. Perfect, and we didn't get, like, yelled at because we forgot something. That's even better. We're up to almost 5 grand. Doing pretty solid. This is the new equipment, so we know where our charger's at, right next to the first aid kit. Beautiful. Surprised there ain't an AED here next to the first aid kit. Somebody needs to get on that. It's a modern age, baby. You gotta have an AED in every building. At least as far as I'm aware. We're level 5 though, so let's see what we got. We get 1 point. Let's see, do we want fixed parts from group 1? Move faster by 2%. Increased mounting and unmounting speed. Cuts time to examine a part by 5 seconds. So this doesn't do us any good because we're in expert mode. We may go ahead and do the 5% discount. Or should I save up for more speed? You know, speed is key. Alright. Okay, so I think these do actually stack. So we'll go with that. Because this one says 5%, and then that one said 5%, and then that one says 5%. So that means a 15% total discount. And then 25% chance to get a mysterious case after finishing an order. Nice. That only works early on, because after a while, you're not actually doing any of those anymore. Alright. So, yeah, we've got a skill point. I thought I only had 1 skill point. Clearly, I was wrong. Move faster, doesn't really need that, so let's go with strong arms. Why not? Oh, I didn't even notice. There's a bonus thing that literally tells you right next to it. I'm an idiot. If you guys didn't know that by now, I apologize. Also, you can reset these for 5,000 credits. Well, I don't even have 5,000 credits. What are we at as far as diagnostics? I know I can't afford any of this stuff. Like, this stuff way too expensive for us. We could get an extra lift, but that's not actually going to help us. Could get the car wash. That's not that bad. It's $1,750, but I feel like car wash might come in handy. Test path. Yeah, we can't afford that. So, I'm afraid to do this, because if we spend too much money, we're going to end up running out of money. This game is pretty unforgiving when you run out of money, because you end up having to do those little jobs, and they don't pay crap. Let's hold off on the car wash for a little while longer. How about that? We'll just hold off a little while longer. Let's get to another job. What we got? Hanada Moon Mark 1 Sunrise. Okay. Looks kind of like a Mitsubishi Eclipse to me, but, you know. 25% bonus XP with our change oil and filter, inspect and replace filters, and other tasks. Interesting. And that's a Fairlady Z. That's old school. A pretty sexy car. But no, we want to go here. If that was bonus credits, I'd jump on it. But, oh, what just popped up? Category Tamago? Suspension rattling? No bonus. So, let's do another mission. Hello, I saw that you've got quite good reviews, and I thought that you'll surely handle my problem. I've been to a few experts already. The things that each expert said and didn't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. It boils down to this constant banging. It's unbearable, and the gearbox isn't working properly after the last repair. After a week, changing gear became a nightmare. Please check it and try to fix any problems. I'm counting on your honesty. It's the last chance for my car. If this doesn't do the trick, I'll have no other option but to get rid of it. Yeah, make it somebody else's problem. Alright. Let's take a look at this Mitsubishi Eclipse. I mean, not Mitsubishi Eclipse. Totally not a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Alright. Let's move it into the garage, shall we? Alright. Well, might as well lift that up. I kind of like the engine bay on this thing. A lot of room up here for, you know, a radiator, rather than it being so far back, but the engine bay's clean. Alright, let's check our job. Oh, it's all stuff that we haven't discovered. That's gonna be fun. Expert mode's piece of cake. It'll be fine, he says. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start off by using our tools. Okay? So first things first, compression test. Alright, so we have 2 bad pistons and a camshaft that's bad. Alright. Let's look at some other tools. We've got our electronic multimeter here. We'll just test the electronics, make sure we get the fuel pump and all that stuff. Or maybe the fuel pump will go with the fuel pressure tester, probably. Just a guess. But this should test the spark plugs and all of that, I think. And all the fuses. Electronics seem to be fine. That's good news. Tire tread, probably not going to be an issue, but we'll check it anyway. Yep, perfectly fine. But you never know, you want to check everything. Alright, fuel pressure. fuel pump and everything is all good. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I like to hear. The bad news is you've got some bad pistons, which means we're going to have to tear down the engine. Also, I see some stuck bolts on the intake manifold. I see potential problem with the steering rack. Where's your gearbox? Your gearbox actually doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape. The suspension looks like it could be a little rough. Definitely got some bushings that could potentially need to be repaired. So yeah, and this, oh, what do you call it? This front stabilizer bar, or what's the other one? I forget what the other name is, but this definitely needs to be swapped. So yeah. All right. Well, first things first, let's start with the stuff that we, actually, we need to start with selling all of this junk. How much money do you think we got? Place your bets, folks. We've got $49.45. How much do we get for selling all the parts that we've accrued over time? All right. Closest person? Wow. There's $400 in parts. Ain't bad. Plus, we got a crate. Let's do it. We haven't done the right one for a while. Ooh! We get a barn find map! That's huge. That is absolutely huge. And let's go with this one. Bonus XP. Okay. That's huge. I'm not going to use that yet, because we don't have the kind of money we need anyway. So we'll just hold on to that. Alright. Let's jump in. We're going to have to pull this out anyway. So might as well do it. Definitely got a couple suspect spark plugs here in the middle. The two outer spark plugs look fine, but the middle two look pretty bad. But you know me, I like to get rid of all the things when it comes down to it. Yep, there's your bad camshaft. And take the cam bearings off. Looks like we're going to have to use a little WD on this one. Little WD. Fun fact. I've actually used WD-40 as a starting fluid on my old 1976 Plymouth Duster back in the day. It does work. Alright. Can't really see very well. Let's try to get rid of this. And then the belt. Crank pulley's gonna need some WD. There we go. Pull off the cover. There we go. Tensioner. Timing belt. Idlers. Actually look fine. Cam gear's definitely going to have to come out. Pull this cam. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fancy engines. Alright, should be able to pull the chain off first. Nope, I lied. We got to pull this off and then the chain. There we go. Now we should be able to pull the cam. There we go. Beautiful. Everything's working out as I'd hoped. We need to pull the head. We also need to drain the oil. And I gotta pull the intake manifold off before I do the, pull the head anyway. Wait, why did it go back down? Hello? Do you actually have to click up and down now? Alright, there we go. Let's take you, move you over, lift A. Because we gotta get down and dirty in this engine. Alright. Well, while we're down here, might as well go ahead and grab the oil pan off. Oh, you got some bad bearings too, good lord. Yeah, I'd say you got some banging going on in your engine there, bud. Just a guess. As much as I hate the idea of, like, not replacing all of the pistons, right, gotta do what the customer says, right? But, yeah, definitely gotta pull all the bearings. If only it worked that well in real life. Alright. So we've done that. Might as well pull the oil filter while we're at it, because you know that's probably a part of it. So let's go ahead and... Hello? Thank you. Do that. Let's see. No, we need to pull this. Is it gonna make me take the wheels off? Probably. Yep. It's gonna make me take the wheels off. Alright. At least we're faster at all this. Alright, that's one side. I kinda like these rims, I'm not gonna lie. Starting to run into a lot more stuck bolts too. Alright. Now we should be able to disconnect this. I lied. Okay, apparently we need to disconnect these end links. Ah, yeah, this sway bar end links. Gotta love it. I'm an idiot. These are really tall end links. Good lord. On a Subaru, they're like, I don't know, 3 inches long, the end links. I replaced mine with Moog end links, because they're regreasable. Alright. Have we located everything yet? I highly doubt it. We have got a lot of it. Still got a lot to go, though. And there's 3 pages. So we still got a lot to discover. Okay. Well, I'm guessing the steering rack's one of it, so let's go ahead and pull the axles. That was a bad bearing. Hello? Well, it transported me to the other side of the car, so I guess might as well pull this one. Yeah, we got 2 bad bearings, it looks like. That'll cause you some problems, too. Bad wheel bearings? That'll drive you bonkers. Let's go ahead and pull this off. Pull this off. I'm also an idiot. That's not the steering rack. That's the problem. pardon, it's not the steering rack. It's the drive shaft for a front-wheel drive car. You dummy. Alright, let's pull the drive shaft. He says it's not shifting right, so I'm assuming we're going to have some issues with the clutch. So let's go ahead and pull the starter off. These are all just the things that I'm keying on, by the way. That is the starter. Why can I not? Is this going to be one that I have to remove while it's on? Yeah. We're going to have to remove it from the top. Dadgummit. We were doing so well. I thought I was doing pretty good. Also, still got to remove that intake manifold when I think about it. Alright, let's pull this off now. Alright, lift her back up. Pull this. Lots of stuck bolts on this. There we go. Uh-huh. I see some issues. Alright, let's pull the throwout bearing. The pressure plate. Looks like we got a bad flywheel and a bad clutch disc. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but every time it's a bad bolt, he starts trying to turn it to the right, which is the wrong way. Alright, so we definitely got some issues there. Is there anything else that I notice right off? Let's check our list, see if we found everything yet. No, we still got a lot to discover. We got another wheel hub bearing that I need to get on this side while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and pull that. The banging noise I'm going to assume is these bushings. I mean, it could have been literally all of this stuff. But the bushings do appear to be bad, so we're going to go ahead and pull these out, check them. Probably just replace them regardless. This is going to be an expensive freaking... I hope we got enough money for this. This is going to be an expensive repair, man. This is why you don't go to shady mechanics, folks. What just happened? What did we just remove? Seriously, I have no idea what I just removed. How did we manage that? Don't do that. Alright. What we got? First page is complete. We know we have all of that stuff taken off. Second page. Yep, there we go. Rubber bushings. I'm telling you. We got second page complete. Third page, we still have quite a bit that's not discovered yet. Alright. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Maybe some rubber bushings in the back. Let's go ahead and pull the wheels off back here. The goal here is to just go get all the parts off. Oh yeah, you got a bad sway bar back here as well. Alright, well, where's your end link? There it is. Let's go ahead and pull that. And we'll check out the bushings. That bushing appears to be junk. We'll go ahead and pull that. That's a stuck bolt. But it doesn't appear to have anything there. Except maybe these rubber bushings. I don't think these are bad. We're gonna leave them. Let's grab this wheel. They don't look as bad as the other ones anyway. So maybe that's a thing. Alright, so once again, this is definitely bad. Go ahead and pull that. Sway bar in link. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, pull that off. Then we should be able to pull this out. There we go. And we got some bad bushings here as well. Did we check these? Can't really see it very well from this angle, but we'll just assume it's bad. Yep, that was definitely bad. Zoom out, grab this. Same thing. Alright, now let's check our list. Are we closer? We still have one part that we haven't discovered. One part. Nice. Fuel pump looks fine. All these other bearings look fine. Let's go back up to the front and see if we can find something we missed up here. It's probably something staring us right in the face, like this possibly? It doesn't look like it's that bad. What about this side? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Lower control arms look fine. So we've got one part that we're missing. Let's go ahead and tear down the engine, get the pistons out. It may be up here. Let's pull the throttle body off. A lot of stuck bolts on this car, man. Intake manifold. Really? There we go. Alright, now we should be able to pull the head. I lied. What are we missing? Fuel filter, maybe? Let's go ahead and pull that out of the way. Oh, we gotta take the exhaust off, dummy. We gotta take the turbo off. Gotta take the downpipe off. We gotta be under the car. Dang it. It's getting us. We're going mad. Alright. Look up here. I like how I'm literally trying to look at the front of the car and it teleports me to the back. Thank you. Love you just take the downpipe off like that. So easy. I love that it was V-band as well. I'm lost? Oh, we probably have to be in the engine bay for that. They're getting me, guys. They're getting me. Alright. No? Really? Huh. Oh, we gotta take that. Gotta take this off anyway. Yeah, spray that rust so that it goes right down into your freaking engine next time you start it up. Alright, so I don't understand why they're not letting me take the turbo off. Oh, now suddenly they're letting me take the turbo off. Apparently I had to do the cam for some reason. Alright. There we go. Now we should be able to remove the head. I lied. What are we missing? Oh. Now we should be able to remove the head. I lied again. God bless America. What's on this side that I didn't take off? Nothing. Oh. The fuel injectors, guys. Or it'll call them fuel rails, but fuel injectors. Fuel rail is what supplies your injectors with fuel. There we go. Now we take the head off. Alright, and there's your two rotten pistons. We'll go ahead and pull them out. Now the crank was fine, supposedly. Even though you have two bad pistons, somehow. Alright. There's one part not discovered. That's gonna drive me bonkers. But we're not gonna worry about that for the moment. Let's go in here to the main shop. I lied. We're gonna have to go into our inventory and order everything, aren't we? So we need one of those, one of those. Crap. Sway bar rear end link we need to take off the list. Man, I hope we have enough money to fix this car or we're gonna be looking real dumb. Oh, crap. What was the last thing I added? Sway bar rear end link we can remove. Been pistons with conrods. Is the last thing I added? Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. We've screwed up. Alright, let's just do that so that we start fresh. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just gonna grab 4 spark plugs because I ain't worried about it. Grab 2 ignition coils. Alright. Okay, so we have an entire list. Let's go to the tablet. Open shopping list. 2 of those. We need to go old-fashioned way. Piston. We'll just search for piston. Because we're going to need piston rings. Alright. Crap. Open shopping list. We need 10 rubber bushings. Okay. Rear sway bar. Wheel hub, how many? 2. Flywheel. Clutch plate. Front drive shaft. At least the prices aren't that bad. We do get a little bit of a discount now. Three of these. Alright. Rod caps. 2 of those. Camshaft. Cam gear. Okay, the last 2 things will be in the electronic shop. Grab 4 of those. Two of those. Alright, let's go part mount, put the pistons back in. Hope that's fresh. Should be. Yeah, just looks awkward. Alright, put the head back on. Can't really see them, but let's put the fuel rail back in, or the injectors back in. That's a cheaty way to check out an air filter. You don't even have to take the thing off. Just glitch the camera through it. Alright, put this back in. This back in. Wait, that's backwards. You're the new cam. You're the old cam. Alright. Get you guys strapped in. This is a big job. It better pay good. I mean, it's a story mission. It usually does pay good. Put in the new spark plugs. Ignition coils. New ignition coils go in the middle. Okay. Exhaust manifold, or in this case a turbo manifold. Turbo itself. Okay, downpipe back on. Got to do that under the car, so we're not going to worry about it. Fuel filter. Gear. Timing belt. Wait. We reached level 5, so there's that. We're actually level 6 already. Oh, that's not actually attached to anything. I was like, wait, is there another part that I didn't check? No, it's all good. Alright, before we do any of that, let's go back over to the other side. Crank. I've been wrong before, but it appears that I think I've located the one thing that, go ahead, drain this. Just gonna take a guess and say that the, master cylinder is no good. No? Oh, shucks. I thought for sure that would be it. Okay. Well, I was wrong. It happens. So it's not the brakes. At least it doesn't appear to be the brakes. Have we put everything back in from the top at the moment? I think we have. Alright, let's lift it up. Now we get to put in all the bushings and the exhaust that we took off, the downpipe, all the things. Alright, downpipe. Flywheel, clutch plate, pressure plate. Throw-out bearing. Transmission. We got to do the starter from the top, but that's good there. Let's go ahead and put the drive shaft in. Put all the bearings back on. This is a long one, guys. Apologize, but you guys said you wanted to see everything, so I'm going to show it. Yeah, like an oil pan would ever have just 4 bolts. Alright, let's filter back on. Since I didn't say I had to change the filter. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Just double checking. I do have a tendency to miss everything. What we got? We got this first. Then N-link. Do the bushing. 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 N-link. Bushing. Alright, each side needs a bearing. The axle back in. Wheel back on. Axle. Wheel. All right, rear. Not gonna lie, that one stuck bolt is kind of annoying. But I mean, there's another one right there, and we're only missing one thing. So, screw it. Let's put this in. This on. Yeah, there's stuck bolts everywhere. I don't know what to believe. Don't know what to believe. Go ahead and go with this. Go with that. I've done everything except find one part. One friggin' part. Okay, it's not the brakes over here. Go ahead and put these back on. Not the brakes here. Not the cap. I'm gonna pull this out just in case. Nope. Wasn't that. Put it back. One part. I'm at a loss. I feel like we've done everything. The fan's fine. And the radiator doesn't look bad. Neither of the axles is bad. Again, I've had those off. What am I missing? Huh. me start tearing everything back down. It's got to be engine related. Has to be. We've missed something. But again, we've had all of this top stuff off. The only thing we didn't do is like remove the crank. Is the crank bad? Did I miss that? God, this is gonna be the longest recording ever. I'm gonna have to cut so much of this out. At least we figured out how to use inspection mode now. So we're not gonna be completely blind going into the future. Too bad you can't leave the spark plugs in. Alright, throttle body. Intake manifold. Start pulling this off again. Tensioner. Belt. Cam gear. Other cam gear. Oh yeah, I'll pull the turbo. Now you don't even have to pull the downpipe off. Nice. Nice! Saves a little bit of time. Not much, but a little. What are we missing? Fuel filter, maybe? Seriously. Oh. I think we did that last time. Can't really see the other piston, but it doesn't appear to be an issue. Go ahead and drain the oil. Just wasting all sorts of money over here. The one thing I didn't do was pull the friggin' crank out. But I didn't think the crank was bad. Certainly doesn't look bad. Oh my god. Is it as simple as I missed a single bearing? I think it is. I think it is literally that I missed a bearing. Oh my god. Yep, it's official. I'm an idiot. Y'all saw it here first. Glad that that's over. But I just wasted like an hour, or at least an hour, trying to figure out what I missed. And yep, that's the good one right there. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Wow. I really, truly cannot believe that I just cost myself all that time and all of that effort for missing a freaking rod, or a rod cap. Oh boy. Welcome to expert mode, guys. Remember, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't know why anybody would have any trouble with expert mode. You just need a basic understanding of cars. That came back to bite me real quick. I even said it was going to. I was like, it's going to bite me. There's going to be something happen, and I'm not going to notice it. It's going to be just, yep, this is that. Same episode. Can't make it up. You can't make it up, folks. It is now 12:30 in the morning here, if you haven't noticed. I am a little on the tired side. But we are going to finish this job, and then we're going to call it an episode. And you guys are going to make fun of me, because I'm going to have to edit this afterwards. And you guys said you wanted to see everything, and I'm tempted to just give you everything. But even I'm not that kind of person. I'm like, when you guys say you want to see everything, you want to see the entire grind all the way up. You don't want to see me sit here for an hour and a half trying to figure out what part I missed on this car, going over the entire thing piece by piece, unable to locate the one piece that I missed. Not even you guys want to see that. At least I'm pretty confident you don't. And if you do, more power to you, man. But, yeah, that's just karma right there. That's plain and simple karma coming back to say, you know what? Next time you run your mouth about expert mode isn't that tough if you just got a basic understanding of blah 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 blah. Yeah. Alright. Let me double check that. Yeah, it was the ignition coils, so we're good. I just wanted to make sure, because in the last version, if you didn't get, like, these ones were the ones that needed to be replaced, so if I replaced them without the ones that are brand new, it would screw it up. So I'm glad they fixed that as well. Did I put the freaking... I didn't. I'm an idiot. Big surprise. Luckily, you can just kind of sneak him in the side here and nobody will notice. Oh boy. That was painful, I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, it ended up having to be, it had to be engine related. Had to be. Because I've tested the thing, there's nothing in the entire suspension that's wrong. I've gone over every part like one at a time. Like nothing. Can't figure it out. Had to have been engine. Should have went engine for like sooner. And I kind of did. But then I like second guessed myself. Just go with your gut. Go with your gut. Stop second guessing yourself. There's a whole lot of parts that I had to take off of this thing. When I could have literally just drained the oil, opened the bottom, found that it was the thing, which is what I should have done, because I've already had all these parts off. I know it wasn't any of these parts. Had to have been something bottom end. You live and learn. Live and learn. All right. Mitsubishi Eclipse, you will forever go down in history as the most gigantic pain in my backside in this game. Just say it. All right, let's look at the list. All done. Everything is done. 4,456 credits. Let's go. Finish the order. Oh my god, guys. We just put up with that because I'm an idiot. So, you guys now know I'm an idiot. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. We're going to go ahead and move on. We are level 7. We're going to go ahead and call it an episode right there. I apologize for the cut, but I can't put you guys through me sitting there for an hour and a half pulling every part off the car trying to figure the one part that I missed. So I apologize. But if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.